Coffee can be unhealthy, but addiction to the coffee gang is just what the doctor ordered.
Coffee Gang in the morning, Truth Tuesday, Sensei Misi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hotfm studios. Antoinette Lecky.
Hey. What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning.
Fresh
Good
from
morning.
the Big Brother BBnaija show. She's here with us in the studio this morning. Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for waking up early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of your colleagues cannot wake up early.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I won't even call her name. I didn't tell you, but Chloe's supposed to be here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She can't wake up early.
No, she can't.
No.
You should have told me. I would have known that was a waste of your time.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
So it's safe to say you guys didn't see eye to eye in the house to yourself and Chloe?
No, we're best of friends.
Are you really?
No, I mean, like, if you would have told me, I would have known, like, my girl's not going to wake up. That's what I mean.
Oh,
I would've
okay.
told you, like, don't waste your time.
Best
with
of
that.
friends before or after?
In the house and now.
Now.
Yeah.
Why?
You'll be seeing more stuff of us coming soon.
Really? You're
Yeah.
working together, partnership?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What are you guys going to be doing?
That's pretty amazing.
You'll see it.
No.
I don't want to spill too much beans.
Spill beans.
Lots of ideas, especially in
I
that
have
house.
bread. I have bread.
Something that was different in the house was that lots of us were more like business oriented. It wasn't just only people strictly on
the media side of things.
Exactly. So I think we definitely have some things in the works. We have some passions, especially when it comes to skincare, hair care.
Oh,
so you definitely see
it's like the natural hair gang type thing.
Yeah. So
that's
you'll
my
definitely see those.
that's my team. So we were talking off the mic, off air, and I just wanted to find out why Big Brother Nigeria, because I just realized that this is someone I know, even before the house, I was like, so but why Big Brother Nigeria?
Big Brother, the platform in general, in any country is one of the biggest platforms, especially in Africa. Big Brother is probably the biggest entertainment platform in the continent. Especially with this show, I think it's like over 50 countries have access to this show. I would love to be on radio, on TV. I would love to act. I would love to launch some businesses. But the main goal for me is politics. 2019 is here, and the youth are not too young to run. So I'm definitely interested in getting involved.
Yes.
So there's a deep side to Anto.
The youth are not too young.
Not too young to run.
Yeah.
It's early in the morning. So forgive me.
Okay, so that one aside, you went to the house.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had a game plan.
People keep saying that. I actually didn't have a game plan or a strategy. My strategy was to be myself.
That's a strategy.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but some people kind of went in there with a script. Me, I didn't have any script. Yeah, some people definitely went in there with a script. I didn't have any script. I didn't have any, I'll only tell this story, or I just was, whatever happened in the house, I'll go with the flow. So that's kind of what it is for me. I think people in the house and also people outside have realized I was as real as can be. Straightforward, I'll give it to you like it is. If I don't want to talk to you, I won't. I won't form friendly. I don't know how to do that one. So for me, I was strictly being myself inside of the house.
So when you first got into the house, right, and everybody's in the house, what was your first go-to thing to do?
The kitchen.
The kitchen, to see how it was laid out?
No,
or
to eat.
Huh?
To eat.
Oh, okay.
I don't form sexy or I'm only going to... There was food and I was hungry and I went to go get the food.
So I'm just, the highs and then lows. And then there's lows,
Man, the house is...
Lolu! That's where I'm going. I'm a bad guy.
I was trying to change the subject.
Don't take.
It's Truth Tuesday. Sorry, darling.
Yes,
you
I
came
know.
on the wrong day.
I know.
Or maybe it's the
It's
right
the right-
test
it's
day.
the right test
I
test
think
day.
so.
Sure.
So let's delve into that. The relationship between you and Lolu. When did your eyes meet and you thought to yourself, "Oh, I like
Oh
him"?
my God, we are in a hamster ball. This is my one and only hamster.
So actually, when we entered the house, we were set up in groups, like groups of 4. So Lulu was actually in my group.
Juicy.
And we were in the last group, and our groups were called the Brainiacs.
Oh.
And I saw him on stage, but I didn't send. I said, he was just on stage with me. Me, I was telling myself. I really
You're
don't even
checking him
know
out.
who else was there. I think Ebuka asked, would I be interested in anyone that's on the stage? I just looked down and said, okay, maybe,
Are you serious?
Yeah, I said maybe.
Right
I don't
from
know.
there.
Yeah, I said maybe. I don't know. But I really wasn't. Actually, he even knows this. I actually wasn't talking about him. I was talking about Toby.
Oh!
Yeah, he knows this.
Okay.
Everyone knows this. Yeah.
All right.
Well, going into the house, things completely changed.
Okay.
I mean, you started getting to know people. So,
Toby's all body to lose mind. Yeah, brain.
Oh, God. I didn't say that one, guys.
All right.
So we started to, become friendly, get to know each other, and then Big Brother told us to pick someone that we wanted to be our strategic partner. And that's where all the basics started.
Strategically?
So for me, I just thought that I was picking someone that was going to help me on a particular task or challenge. Unbeknownst to me, this was someone who's...
Your soulmate?
Someone who I was stuck to as per my game. If I lose, he loses. If I win, he wins. So that's kind of where, because of that, we ended up getting even closer. And then here we are today.
Well, let me ask this very, very, very random question. Why didn't you, make out in the house? Did you make out,
I definitely did.
Not that kind of make out, really make, because we know that,
I just told you that my goal is to get involved in politics.
Yes,
There's no way I can have a video of me doing anything like that.
Speaking of which, how did you feel about your other housemates getting down and nasty?
I mean, I know as humans, there's certain things that we like and we need and we want. But for me, I cannot. I think.
Oh, you don't? You don't? Now you're going to be the innocent one? He's like, wait,
God.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, but for me, it's the fact that I couldn't have any footage.
Okay, no evidence for them to come and haunt you.
So that's me. For me, I'd rather Konji hold me tight than for me to have video footage.
Did it happen?
Did
it happen? Were there periods of times when you were very much tempted?
I was in there for almost 3 months.
And
obviously.
What did you do?
You just pray.
Good girl. Good girl.
Is it like a praying hand? Or
No, you just
I wish I had a cane that could reach over there.
Okay, guys, we're going to come back to Anto. Remember,
we're going to ask her the truth questions. Yes. Well, I know what she's going to say.
Okay.
I can.
Date night, Chris Brown featuring Kirko Bangs. It's still Sensei Misi in the morning.
And
Coffee
Anto.
Gang, of course. Anto is in the studio.
Coffee can be unhealthy, but addiction to the coffee gang is just what the doctor ordered.
So, Anto, we were talking, like in the house, yeah. You said something. You're like a real person. You don't, if you don't vibe with, there's no point giving a background or backstory to this. What's up with Cece? Like, is she just crazy?
Give us the real coffee, the real Java. See, our tea is so
I don't want
much
to use the word
Java.
crazy. I don't want to use the word crazy. I definitely do think that Cynthia needs some guidance. And I hope that she does get it. I think she's a nice person. She just has issues with, expressing herself.
Did you speak to her in the house?
A few times, not too many times.
You were there for 3 months.
Yeah, everyone knows that. Anyone watch? I can't sit here and say, "Oh, me and Cece were friends." Everybody will call me a straight up liar. That one, I can't do. We've held some conversations. Some were more lengthy. Some were just people are just in, and we didn't talk too much. And I told her to her face, it's not me here forming. Told her to her face there was things and behaviors that she possessed that I didn't like.
She possessed.
Yeah.
You see that word? Possessed. Carry on.
Talking about worse things, you're like outside the house right now. You're being trolled. I find it hard to believe.
Me too. I didn't think I was that bad of a person, especially in
troll Anto? Why?
Because Anto is really sweet.
Especially in the house, I thought I was pretty cool with everyone, even the people who I may have had, differences with. It was never like, oh, I'm going at them, So for me to come out and people just thinking all sorts of things about me, like especially like I left the house once and then I came back in. So when I first left the house, people were calling me a flirt, that I was trying to steal people's boyfriends,
like who?
That I was entering conversations. I'm like, what's happening here? So there was the whole people thought I was interrupting Cece and Toby. Some people liked it, some people didn't like it.
Yeah.
Some people thought I was interrupting Nina and Miracle. Some people liked
Nobody
it. Some
can
people didn't
interrupt
like
that.
For me, it's completely weird. Like 1000% weird. Some people think I wasn't nice enough to Lulu. Different. So many crazy things. So now that I'm out, that gist is there. Plus the fact that I went back. Some people don't like that I went back. Now that I've been doing interviews and I've been saying my experience in the house, some people are saying that I'm not a good friend, I'm a snake, I'm a snitch, I'm a witch. So many, oh God.
So many different
Those are
situations.
downsides. Benefits so far.
Benefits.
Yeah.
Definitely just the fact that so many people know me. I didn't think I even had that much to offer in the house. Like, I thought I was cool, but I didn't think so many people, like, people are actually calling me their role model, like their big sister. Like, they want to be my friend. Like, that's amazing.
That's so sweet.
Like, it's amazing. The fact that I can't go anywhere anymore. Like, after this, I have to go straight home. I can't even say, oh, let me go to A-Bar. No, I'm going to pick something up. Like, because I'll just be bombarded. So it's been an amazing experience. The love is immense. So even when I'm dealing with the trolls and I'm like going through it, all I have, like, the very next post is someone telling me that you're amazing, keep your head up, keep being strong. So I really appreciate all the fans and the support.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So if you could do this again, would you?
To do the show again?
Yeah.
No.
Seriously?
Why?
One, I didn't win the cash.
Okay.
I mean, yes, the platform is great. So if it was for platform only, but like honestly, because it's a social experiment, the house really messes with you psychologically. I'll be lying if I sit here and say, "Oh, I'm good, like I'm Gucci." No, like every day, like especially the fact that I'm on Instagram Live right now and there's people actually here. I never did Instagram Live before. So you get like before the house, I had no reason to be living with who cares who Anto is. So it's like trying to balance the new life and still wanting to.
So what are the things that you were battling with, from being part of the Big Brother Naija social experiment? What are things that you're just like, oh my God?
I think now I'm just more conscious of like people judging me because I was used to people seeing everything about me. Like everything that happened in the house was obviously, I mean, not every single conversation, but I knew there was cameras everywhere. So now there's still cameras everywhere. So it's like
we are a visual audio experience.
Like
that's what we are.
2 codes over here. We got 2 cameras over there.
And then we have like 7 in the studio. So yeah.
So now in the house we were already, like nervous, like oh my gosh, there's cameras everywhere. But those cameras were less because it was only us in that situation. There was no really, you can't mess up. Like you're at home, whatever, how you live at home. But now it's people will know how you act in public. So you got to look a certain way, you got to talk a certain way. Like it's just more. The house is already not normal, and now this outside life is way more intense.
What are you protecting? Like, if there's something that you're protecting about yourself that you would never.
Protecting me, I'm just protecting my heart.
Oh,
wow.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about you and Lulu. Yeah, tell us, because obviously you were in the house and you guys got together. First of all, what did you feel like?
Lulu is currently laughing at my glasses right now.
Oh,
yo, big ups to you, Lulu. We're gonna get you in the studio soon.
Yeah.
So annoying.
When you first of all, you were in the house, and then you guys got together, right? And then you got evicted. What was that like? What was the anguish like? The pain? Tell us about that.
Honestly, everyone, if you watch the live shows, everyone knows that my second eviction I was more upset than my first eviction.
Okay.
The first eviction, I felt, for some reason that week, I just had like a feeling that this was the end for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, especially because in the house, I had already started feeling bored. I was like, okay, I'm over this. Like, yeah, like the house is 3 months.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You get like it's a long time. So I left at like week 7. So that was almost 2 months of being in the house. Like after a while, I was like, okay, what else is happening here? Like I'm kind of, I felt personally that I was kind of losing my losing my edge. So obviously, like a week after, I ended up going home. So I didn't really feel. Yes, I was upset that I lost the prize. So I definitely felt like, but I had the chance to go back in. So I was like, okay, this is God telling me, get yourself together. It's time to go back in the house. And then obviously when I left, I found out lots of information.
About Lulu?
Lots about Lulu and everyone else in the house. So I knew that going back into the house, I definitely had to, handle 1 or 2 things.
I thought they didn't. No, they let you guys out.
We knew it
all.
Like
you went out.
Of course, she was out. Came back in.
Ooh, okay. So now you didn't divulge anything because you weren't allowed to.
We weren't
right?
allowed to, but I mean, we're human. There's no way we're not going to.
Okay.
Say, of course. So obviously, when I got back in the house, he was very excited that I was. I hate this guy so much. He was very excited that I was back.
Yeah.
But I gave it to him like there's tension here. Like don't come here.
Yep, you did. I think I saw
Don't come
that.
here and be forming love right now. Like,
why?
Why?
No, tell me.
So, honestly, I still don't know Lulu. You're there.
Lulu, stop disturbing Anto's Insta life. I have a particular set of skills.
When I came out, I found out that he was talking to someone.
Yeah.
While he was in the house, like sending them messages. Basically, let's just put it that way.
Oh, of course. Look at
he
your
was
mouth.
basically sending someone messages.
Okay.
So
while you guys were in the house.
Yeah.
He was sending somebody messages.
Yeah.
Somebody in the house.
No.
He's a lie.
Someone outside.
Lulu. Oh, no.
You send somebody outside message.
So like in the diary room, that's where you can talk to just Big Brother and the world. No one in the house knows what you're saying when you're in the diary room.
Wow.
So even besides that, he may have had 1 or 2 conversations about 1 or 2 individuals to other people, but not me.
I'll say a name of a housemate. First word that comes to your head for that.
Good game. Good game.
Let me start with Nina.
Sweetheart.
Really?
Okay, you know, because he's been very mean. He's been very mean. He says
not
that she's dumb. Yeah,
not
he's
she's
been
not
very
dumb.
mean.
She's a nice person.
She is.
She's a sweetheart.
Miracle.
Fly boy.
Ooh, Toby.
Strong.
Really? Lulu?
Annoying.
Chloe?
Drama.
Alex?
Silly.
Ooh. Cece?
Interesting.
Oh, you're such a diplomat.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you really
you're
are.
such a diplomat.
You know what,
Seriously.
Lulu? Just keep blowing kisses on the Insta Live. We're still here, Hotfm 93.3.
Coffee can be unhealthy, but addiction to the coffee gang is just what the doctor ordered.
Okay, so like, what kind of discussions have you and Lulu had outside the house?
It's tough. It's hard. We really haven't been able to have many like personal discussions because most of the time we were doing media rounds and then we were doing it together. So during those times,
you guys have phones now. Come on.
Yeah, no. That's the reason I said we haven't had many. We have had we're trying to see how to make this thing work. I can be honest and say it's pretty difficult because we have 100,000 of followers who want us to do, different things. Some people want us to be together. Some people don't want us to be together. So many different things. So right now we're actually trying to just focus on why we went to Big Brother's house, which was to, launch our careers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we're trying to focus on that, and whatever will happen between us will happen.
But where's the arrow pointing right now?
The arrow is pointing, is just in the middle.
It's you.
But leaning towards a yes, but I'll just leave it at that.
That's just so sweet.
How often have you guys seen each other?
Not so often,
honestly not. Like we mostly saw each other only during the interviews, and then.
Do you have plans to see each other this week?
What's today?
Today's Tuesday.
Truth Tuesday. You have to speak the truth.
Yeah, obviously we're gonna try, but it's honest tough. Like I have interviews and he has interviews. I have meetings, he has meetings. But, it's a fun.
So that thing is actually true when some couples break up and they say because they just don't have enough time together.
It's actually
wow,
which is weird because I'm always the one like are you not texting me? But I'm now the person that's not doing it.
Oh wow,
I feel bad.
I just want you to say something too, because there's a young girl out there, there's a young man out there thinking about going for Big Brother Naija. Probably next year.
Absolutely.
And thinking of being superstars.
Sure. The Big Brother platform, like I said, is the biggest launching board in Africa.
Now that you've done it, would you advise anybody to go on it?
I would advise anyone to do it as long as you feel like you are mentally and emotionally sound.
Okay.
I can be honest, say it's not easy. First off, being in that house, you're living with people you don't know, then a voice is directing you. It's weird. Like you sit down and you're literally waiting to hear when Big Brother's gonna call you. Like it's like we're grown, we're adults. Yeah, it's weird. Like you're kind of like the minute Big Brother says housemates, your chest. Like,
but do you not just think there's a guy in another room that's talking to you, or you actually then after a while? But the thing is, it's still weird because Big Brother sees and hears everything. So for example, say you go into the diary room, Big Brother knows what's in your brain. Like he knows what there's 20 people in the house, but he knows exactly what you're going through. Yes, we know that it's a set, and but like it's still weird. So when you actually go into that diary room, you're actually just you and Big Brother, and
there's no even Big Brother, just you and
a screen.
That's it.
Wow.
Emotionally sound, because especially once you leave the house, you're already dealing with craziness in the house, but you're only dealing with the craziness of the people living in the house and Big Brother.
Yeah.
Once you leave, it's the millions of people who watched you.
Okay.
So if you don't know how to deal with that kind of stuff,
attention,
both the positive and the negative attention, I would advise you not to. But if you think you got it, definitely do it.
Okay, so that's from Anto, guys. If you think you can deal with it, if you're mentally sound, you're in a sound place, you're stable, you're strong, you can stay there for 3-4 months without going crazy and beating somebody up with all the rules and getting angry and all that and getting all bitchy. Sorry. And witchy. That's witchy. That's what I want to say.
Witchy.
Yeah.
Okay. you've said you have to be mentally stable.
Yeah.
Right? Because obviously everything just
it's a mind
with your
game.
mind.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right? Okay, so you have to be mentally stable in order to go into the Big Brother house. Is there any other advice that you have for people who are looking? And you know what? In fact, what is that special element? Why do you think you were chosen out of hundreds of thousands of people applying?
I would say be yourself.
Okay.
And something I would also, especially when I was during the audition, I saw people crying because they didn't make it. I think you just need to realize that everyone can't, no, honestly, everyone can't make it. Yeah. You should just be yourself. You want people to like you for you. You don't want to have to pretend for someone to like you.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I would have rather not say, I would have rather not made it than made it on a pretend.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me ask you as we round off on this. Do you think Cece loves Toby?
Yes.
Oh.
I do.
And why do you have that impression?
Because she does.
Do you think Toby loves Cece?
I don't want to use the word love. Maybe the word love is too strong, Sha. Maybe they like each other. That one's a fact. I don't care. Toby will come here and say he doesn't like Cece. He lies.
So the whole thing that we were seeing when she was playing him,
they like each other. It's just a matter of expressing the feelings. That's it.
Everybody was posing for each other.
It's just a matter of she just doesn't know how best to express it. He also likes her, but because she was giving him too much, he kind of was falling back.
Okay.
So I don't know how much he may like her today because obviously he's kind of moved on, but he definitely did like her. It looks, I don't know, it looks like there's a Tolex thing going on. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure. I know they were good friends, so sometimes you may be friendly with someone and people just, it looks like there's more. But I don't know, but I definitely do think that he liked Cece for a fact.
Let me take
Tuesday.
some. True Tuesday. What else do you want to?
We're talking about plastic surgery and people who wear a lot of makeup.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yeah, Sensei does not like it at all, basically.
I'm not a makeup girl.
And I'm very much about everybody should just do what's good for them.
Yeah.
Right? As long as it's not harming anybody else. And do you have any issues with people who do plastic surgery?
No, I don't, actually.
Would you ever?
I've considered.
What have you considered?
I've definitely considered getting my boobs done.
Okay.
Yeah, and I used to consider getting my nose done.
Okay.
Like growing up, especially now, like for like a long time, growing up, I always wanted to fix my nose. Then I finally got to the point where I was like, fine. But then I got on international television, and now everyone's saying that I have a big nose.
Do you think Cece loves Toby?
Yes.
Oh.
I do.
And why do you have that impression?
Because she does.
Do you think Toby loves Cece?
I don't want to use the word love. Maybe the word love is too strong, Sha. Maybe they like each other. That one's a fact. I don't care. Toby will come here and say he doesn't like Cece. He lies.
So the whole thing that we were seeing when she was playing him,
they like each other. It's just a matter of expressing the feelings. That's it.
Everybody was posing for each other.
It's just a matter of she just doesn't know how best to express it. He also likes her, but because she was giving him too much, he kind of was falling back.
Okay.
So I don't know how much he may like her today because obviously he's kind of moved on, but he definitely did like her. It looks, I don't know, it looks like there's a Tolex thing going on. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure. I know they were good friends, so sometimes you may be friendly with someone and people just, it looks like there's more. But I don't know, but I definitely do think that he liked Cece.
Anything you want to say? Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Just want to, of course, thank you guys for having me. Even though it was early in the morning, I still had a great time.
Yeah.
And of course, I want to always thank the supporters. I wouldn't be here without you, literally. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, guys, make sure you follow Anto on Instagram and Twitter. It's Anto Lecky, ANTOLECKY.
Yeah.
I heard you like your radio just like you like your coffee. Just like you like your coffee. Hot, black, and sexy. The Coffee Gang on Hot 93.3 Lagos.